Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are live in Hollywood, California, getting set for the big showdown Thursday, January 30th in Miami, Southern California, the same week as the Super Bowl. Jake Paul and AnEsonGib. We'd like to thank DAZN, who will be streaming the fight live exclusively, so download the DAZN app and subscribe now. And in the United Kingdom, it will be streamed live on Sky Sports. This fight is brought to you by Eddie Hearn's Matchroom Boxing USA in association with OP Talent. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster. And besides this fight, ladies and gentlemen, what a card it's going to be. Not one, but 3 world title fights on the same card, headlined by Demetrius Andrade, putting his middleweight championship on the line against Luke Keeler. Tevin Farmer versus Jojo Diaz. A lot of trash talk between those two guys. That fight has been over a year in the making. It will happen in Miami, and it will be for the Super Featherweight Championship of the world. Also, it's the return of Danny Roman. He'll be taking on MJ Akhmadaliev for his Super Bantamweight world title. Once again, tickets available now, Ticketmaster.com, Thursday, January 30th. Without further ado, let's introduce to you the combatants on the stage now. We'll start with the man to my right. He has approximately 20 million YouTube followers from Ohio, living, training now in Southern California. Please welcome Jake Paul.
Yeah. A-side. A-side.
And his opponent, the 7-figure Gibber, the beast from the east, ladies and gentlemen, from Saudi Arabia, but he represents Bath, England. He is 2-0 in his amateur boxing career. He has over 2 million YouTube subscribers. He is trained by Vidal Riley. Please welcome the man simply known as Gib.
Hello, boys. Big Gibber here.
The room is silent.
Hey, Logan, you little loser. Don't fucking boo me.
All right, Jake, let's start with you first. This is your professional debut. No headgear, 10-ounce gloves, 6 rounds. What are your thoughts on this matchup?
You know, I just want to start off by saying thank you all for coming here today. I'm excited. I'm more prepared than ever. For me, this sport of boxing I've fallen in love with, and it's an honor to be on the card with some legends, some world champions. And I'm excited to put on a good show. You know, we've been putting in the work, training our asses off in Big Bear with the legend right here. It's an honor to be working with him, and I look forward to knocking this big nosed kid out January 30th. So that's my game plan. That's what's going down.
How did this fight all come together for you?
This fight started at the Challenger Games. I called this man out. I'm not sure if he knew who I was, but now it's all falling into the plan. Now here we are, Miami.
Now you look nervous. Are you nervous?
Doing something like this is something new when it comes to fighting. I'm
so
sure
you're nervous.
Nervous against you? No. Fighting against you.
You look scared right now. Like your posture, everything.
Well, you will see, lad. We'll see.
You said that I believe you're the ace. You believe you're the A side of this fight. Why do you think you're the A side?
The A side. The man's channel has fallen, and all his social media platforms he's fallen. Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. He took down my video for a specific reason because I hurt his feelings. The receding hairline comments obviously got to him, and there we go.
My mom has more followers on Instagram than you. Did you know that?
Then why are you falling? Why there's no interaction?
Did you know that my
go?
mom has more followers on Instagram than you?
Yeah, that's fine. But how come you got no interactions? Where are your 20 million followers now? Nowhere. You got your goons up there. Just know I made more money off your name than them saying yes for the rest of their lives.
You play FIFA, bro.
Yeah, it's cool. I play FIFA. That's what I do. What do you do? Get 10K views a video.
Yo, welcome. This is the real world where people don't give a fuck about views. This is boxing.
You do.
And
you do.
all
That's why you took down the video.
all you're talking about is
took down
YouTube.
the video. When it comes to boxing,
you're gonna be stuck as a YouTuber for the rest of your life.
That's what I'm gonna do.
You're wearing a fucking Hawaiian tourist shirt, bro.
But you don't like it. You're wearing a white
are those
beater.
Skechers?
You're wearing a white beer. That's who's in.
Are those Skechers?
Woolen beer.
Do you know what a Richard Mille is?
Richard Mille's the watch. Nice.
This kid's a joke.
He has, granted, had more interactions, more likes on his social media than you have. Why do you think that is?
That's not a fact, actually. That's not a fact, Todd. Sorry to interrupt you. No, I average 50 million views a month currently, and I don't post. I don't consider myself a YouTuber anymore. I'm an entertainer, a pugilist, and it's just not something I'm focused on. But I actually checked Social Blade recently, and you have 2 million views this past month, And so since you want to talk about views, since you're the one that brought it up and Todd brought it up, we could talk about views.
11 million views for a 20 mil sub channel. That's kind of slacking, lad.
Imagine the view when Gib wakes up in the morning. He's got that big nose
how did I get
blocking
this
his
fight?
view.
Because I caught you into it.
He just sees the big fucking nose when he wakes up in the morning. That's his fucking views. You want to talk about views? Suck my nuts.
As far as the boxing itself, how prepared are you to enter the ring against Jake Paul?
This is the fight that I wanted. He didn't want this fight. He originally wanted FouseyTube, so I forced this fight upon him. So I've been training every day. I've been doing the sparring. I'm doing the running. I'm doing the training. So that's all I got to do.
How come you still look like the Pillsbury Doughboy then?
I don't know what that
You're not in shape.
Huh? I'm not in shape, bro. I'm more conditioned than you. You got outworked by Deji. Round 3, you lost your conditioning, out of breath. Big Bear ain't gonna save you.
Have you ever fought?
Big Bear ain't gonna save you.
Have you ever fought 3-minute rounds?
Yes, of course.
No,
I
you haven't.
Donut.
Your last fight was 4 2-minute rounds.
Yeah, but I spar
Your
it.
last fight was
Bro,
4
you got
2-minute
tired
rounds.
round 3. You think you're gonna outwork me? Impossible, lad. And you know that.
Okay, well, yeah,
you know that.
Yeah. I got a high work rate. I'm gonna come forward. I'm gonna apply pressure.
I'm gonna outbox you and
I'm gonna
outwork you.
apply
Facts.
pressure, bro. You
Under the spotlights, you are a coward. It is facts. That's why you're going for people like FouseyTube, Soldier Boy. Because you got no heart. That's facts.
You could barely beat a kid who is the same size as you. I'm bigger, faster, stronger, better looking than you now. So
Bigger,
faster, stronger, better looking.
Bro, you're getting smoked. I don't know where you get this from.
You fought 4 2-minute rounds. I fought 6 3-minute rounds. You don't know what you're getting yourself into.
Tired round 3. That's not fighting. You're getting by.
Explain how I got tired when I TKO'd Deji. Do you not understand?
Bro, you fought a guy that had no camp. You got tired against a guy that had no camp.
Oh, he had no camp, but you started yours yesterday. You started your camp January 6th in Vegas. Your team uploaded a video saying, "Oh, welcome to the first day of camp, January 6th. Welcome to the gym. How's your first day of camp going?" And that was 2 days ago. Did you just start your camp?
Because
I've been training.
When do you think I arrived in America?
I don't fucking
Recently.
know.
So that's why. If you're researching,
oh, you just arrived?
That's why I just arrived.
You used all your American Airlines miles to come get knocked the fuck out. I just arrived.
So, Jake,
no one fucking cares.
Why
bro.
did you choose to fight him? Obviously, he wasn't on your radar. Why does he get this privilege of stepping in the ring with you?
To be fair, he has a strong, loyal fan base that is KSI's fans behind him. I did a Twitter poll asking people who I should fight, and he won the poll. And I was like, all right, the winner of the poll should be the one that I fight. I go to Eddie Hearn. I negotiate a deal. I go to Joe Markowski. I negotiate a deal. I get the deal done. Then I bring it to his table.
Why did you nearly pull out?
Say it again?
4 days before the end of December, you nearly pulled out. Why?
So you...
I did my post. Why did you nearly pull out?
Yeah, so say it again. You did a post, right? You did a post announcing the fight, correct? And my fight contract wasn't signed. So we use that as leverage to make more money. So you put more money into my pockets.
You complained.
Thank you so much.
No money.
Thank you so much. It's called business.
You complained and made no money.
Thank you so much. But your team wanted to move the fight to March because you're clearly not in shape. Isn't that right, Liam? You wanted to move the fight to March. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Let's hear from your trainer, Hall of Famer Sugar Shane Mosley. What kind of fighter is this guy?
Man, he's a beast. I mean, as far as him just come to the game of boxing, man, he has great power, great speed. He's a great athlete. I mean, there's a lot of guys up in there that train with him, that professionals that run with him and do different things, and they can't even keep up with him. He's on a mission. He's upset right now. He really wants to. I mean, I think that it's kind of bad that KSI put Gibbs in front of him because he really wants to knock out KSI, because he's really mad. But Gibbs is standing in his way, so he has to knock Gibbs out.
What do you think about Gibb? Have you seen any footage of him?
Oh, man. Well, Gibbs, what I've seen in the fight, he's not polished. He doesn't throw the correct punches. Yes, he has energy and stuff like that, but that's not going to work with Jake. I can't see it working with Jake. So, but that's the footage that I have of him is his last fight. So I don't know what he can do right now. I said, just like the footage they have of him is from his last fight. So they have to base everything on his last fight. I I can tell you that it's going to look a lot different from his last fight.
What's your prediction? Do you think this fight goes the distance?
I don't think it goes the distance. I think he stops him. And, I'm saying like about the third round. I'm just being honest. I think he stops about third. Maybe even earlier, it can go into first. I hope that the viewers get a chance to see something. And he does go a little ways. But from what I can see from his last fight, it's a no-go.
Vidal Riley, one of the great boxers of our lifetime, our generation. You heard what he had to say. What are your thoughts on Jake Paul and Gib?
Well, firstly, thank everyone for coming out tonight or today, whatever. It's good to be here as always. It's good to be back. Jake is a good fighter. I'm an honest person. Jake is a good fighter. I feel he's a better fighter than Logan in most ways. So we have to prepare for Gib to be better than JJ was. Shane, obviously, coaching him is good for him. Shane's experience, but Shane can't fight for him. And that's, from my coaching view, that's how I'm treating it. If we was fighting Shane Mosley, that's different. But we're not. We're fighting Jake Paul. Can Jake Paul do everything?
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, okay, cool. But, yeah, I'm talking. I'm saying what I have to say. Can you do what Shane is teaching you? That's the question. We'll find out January the 30th. I know Gib can do what I tell him to do, and he's never lost. And I've never lost as a coach, so I go into this with extreme confidence because I've never taken an L. So I intend to continue that. This will be the last time I coach, and then I'll focus on my own career. That's it.
From what we've seen from Gib, he's very, very aggressive. How do you hone that aggression and turn it into a more polished style that can be effective?
Well, we just focus on defense, focus on defense more. His attack, fair enough, you can see he can attack. I can see, if Shane can see he got bad defense, I can assure you I can see his defense has been bad, and that's something we're working on. A fighter has weaknesses, and they have strengths, and we're going to strengthen his weaknesses. That's it.
Shane Mosley predicted a knockout for Jake Paul. What do you predict?
I think Gib will stop him in round four or five, just based on the pressure, being refined.
How come he couldn't stop Jay Swingler, who weighed 170 pounds and is 5'8"? How come he couldn't stop him?
Because that was last year, and he wasn't as good then. Simple as that. It's a new fight.
He's never stopped someone. He doesn't have punching power. So explain that.
He has stopped someone. So if you have checked, he stopped someone.
He couldn't stop Jay Swingler.
That's a fact. He didn't stop Jay Swingler. I don't know what you want me to say to that. It's a fact. He didn't stop him. But it doesn't mean he can't stop you. You're a different fighter. Different time, different event. Doesn't matter. You can talk about the past. I can talk about your performance against Deji. Your nose was bleeding. Doesn't matter, does it? Because we're here now. We're fighting this year. So leave the past in the past. Focus on the future. Both guys will come out and fight hard. And Gib will win round 4 or 5. That's my prediction.
You've made it clear that you'd like to fight KSI, avenge your brother's loss. What does Gib represent in that path towards your ultimate goal?
Yeah, Gib's a doormat to me. He's merely something I'm wiping my shoes on the path to avenge my brother. My brother lost, because of a 2-point deduction. It was a controversial win for KSI, but KSI got the win, and all respect to him. But I'm just a different fighter. I have a different mentality, and after I beat Gib, KSI is going to get the smoke. KSI has already said he's down. So to me, that's where this is naturally all going. I'm going to be here again in a couple of months after this fool gets knocked out. All of the familiar faces, we're going to be having the same exact conversation, but KSI is going to be sitting across, and that's what's going to happen.
Your thoughts on him already perhaps overlooking you to fighting KSI?
That sounds like his problem, not mine. My aim has been to grab that WBC belt that he's lugging around everywhere he goes. And after that fight, I want to make sure that he brings it.
I don't know what you've been told.
Training in Big Bear's pretty cold.
Training in Big Bear's pretty cold.
Not gonna lie, I'm not gonna fib.
Not gonna lie, I'm not gonna fib.
Jake's gonna knock out Big Nose Gib.
I'm gonna
Shit,
knock out
that's
Big
crazy.
Nose Gib.
And if you're not polite, sir, you will not be allowed at the after party, so mind your fucking manners.
Facts. After party at 11.
Why are you talking about fighting?
After
You're
party
fighting
at 11.
obesity. Why are you talking?
After party at 11.
Why are you talking?
Have you been to Miami?
Carrying the belt. Why?
Have you been to Miami?
The only fight that you've done is allegedly beat women. Why are you talking?
Have you been to Miami? It's lit. Bugattis, boats. You're invited.
Wait, to what? Your party?
After
Fuck your party. And fuck you. I'm coming for that belt and you're getting clotted and that's
So you
it.
don't want to come?
To come to your shit party? No,
You don't want to come
thank
to the after
you.
party?
Boo.
No?
Boo.
Well, you're invited. You're invited.
Am I invited? Can I come?
Todd, you can most certainly be there.
Thank you. So you're excited about the after party. You're excited about being in Miami. You're excited about fighting KSI. It doesn't seem that you're too into fighting Gib.
I wouldn't say that. You know, I think it comes off as me overlooking him. But again, I know I'm training harder than him, and I'm putting in so much effort. Again, he started his training camp 2 days ago. I've been training with my brother every single day since his training camp started. So, you know, it seems like I'm overlooking him because that's the narrative that we've built. But at the end of the day, I have to defeat him first. So January 30th is what I'm focused on, but I know I'm going to win. So it's just a natural progression to me fighting KSI. But I'm training my ass off. Like he's the best fighter in the world.
If somehow all hell breaks loose and you do lose, what does that do to you, your career, and your future?
Next question.
In your heart, who do you think wants to win the most? In your heart.
So here's the thing.
Do you think you want this win more than me in this fight?
I would bet my house on it. Here's the thing. You have nothing.
Bet your house on it.
You have nothing to lose. You have nothing to lose. This is your biggest payday. This is your 15 seconds of fame. You're 7.5 seconds in. How is it? How is it so far? Is it good? Is it good? Is it good? You're enjoying the 15 seconds of fame? Soak it in while you can.
Not bad, to be honest. Especially since I'm doing better than you.
But here's the thing. You have nothing to lose. I have everything to lose. I'm Jake Paul, the big bad wolf. So if you,
what do you do when your name's in the dirt?
If you think,
what do you do when I beat you?
If you think you have a mental edge over me, you're fucking wrong, kid.
I do. You know I've been wanting this fight. You didn't want this fight.
Judgment Day.
Did you want this fight?
Judgment Day is coming.
You didn't want this fight.
January 30th. Everything that
you
you're
want to
saying
build
right
your
now,
profile.
you're gonna have
That's
to
what
back
you
it
told
up.
Zone. Let me build my profile. That's what he said.
Judgment Day is coming.
You are getting smoked, knocked down repeatedly until you are stopped.
Okay. All right. Judgment Day is coming, buddy.
And Gib, if you do win this, how does your life change? How does your future change? What's your world look like if you beat Jake Paul?
I'm immortalized. The Paul name is done. We got a guy that's fought twice and lost. He hasn't even won a fight yet. You beat a person that had no camp. So when I beat you, you are finished. You're finished and I'm immortalized, and that's it.
Clip that.
Clip it. I would love that.
Clip that.
What can they expect to see in Miami Thursday, January 30th?
I plan on putting on a show, making it exciting, and you're gonna see a very different fighter than you guys have ever seen before. I've been training, putting in the time, effort, and energy, and I'm just ready to go. January 30th. It's a Thursday, by the way, so mark that in your calendars. Live on DAZN. Subscribe, download the app right now. Get your tickets, be there, and let's get rowdy.
Can the Paul brothers, or can Miami handle the Paul brothers that weekend after the fight?
Nope. Absolutely fucking not.
All right. Your final thoughts on facing Jake Paul. What can your fans expect from you that night?
They can expect a great performance. They can expect him on the canvas. And my hand raised as usual.
All right, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Tickets on sale now, Ticketmaster.com. Please download the DAZN app and subscribe now. That's the only way you can see this fight in the United States of America. 3 world title fights on the card as well. Before we go, gentlemen, we'd love to have you guys do a stare down as we get set for Jake Paul and Gib.
Oh, Philip, you didn't want this fight. Did you want this fight? No. Impossible. So you're out of the fight, never. You got the fight after the fight. Take the belt. Bring the belt. Bring the belt. I'm going to bring it. Then you hand it over. I want you to hand it over. Smoke. That's what you're getting. Smoke.
Oh, got your nose. Got your nose. What the fuck is that? I got your nose. I got your nose. What was that?
He just kicked him.
I'm dead. Nick, you okay from that? Don't be throwing shit.